Welcome back to another week of the PPL Draft League. And before we get into last week, or before we get into this week, let me talk about last week. But if you haven't seen that video, go back now, because my favorite battle so far of the season, and partially due to the reason, was because we finally won a week. We finally have won a game, and that rooted back on like some of my old Gen 6 play styles with very defensive with Weezing, which I loved using Weezing in Gen 6 NU, and Blissey, which kind of reminds me of Mega Autono in NU back then, but I know Blissey's stronger. Not saying Blissey isn't stronger, but now we need to move on into next week. I think this is week 5, and our opponent is Ark, coach of the North Dakota Nightmares, and this team is scary. This team has Meowscarada, super fast, super strong, always going to critical hit with Flower Trick. Salamence, which could be ran physical or special. D-Dance, Lumberry, like it can go crazy. Lycanroc, Dusk Form. Excadrill, Stealth Rocks, all crazy already. Rotom Heat, Okidogi, which Okidogi is kind of like Defiant. It's not, I would say Annihilate is a lot better, but Guard Dog as an ability could be really, really good when I have so many intimidating mons. Yanmega, which speed boost, Tinted Lens, could go crazy, and it is one of their Terra Captains. Porygon Z, another Terra Captain, which also is a very strong, underrated Pokemon. Hippowdon, more Rocks users. Kinda a lot of ground too, I'm noticing. Slowbro, Regenerator. Houndstone, which I'm not sure what it does, but I have seen it be strong in random battles. And Raichu, which has Volt Absorb. So, this team is going to be tough. It is strong, it is fast, it does a lot. But let's get into our team to counter our opponent's team. This week was a little bit tough for me because the week that we are recording this is the same week that NAIC is happening, and of course I went 4-4, started undefeated, started 4-0, and lost 4 straight rounds. So this battle is happening after NAIC, but I didn't have a lot of time to prep before NAIC because I was prepping for that, packing for that, getting my team ready. Spent the whole weekend in New Orleans battling, and then I had to immediately come back into this battle. So we are kind of rocking something that I wouldn't traditionally run, because I was like, okay, we don't have a lot of time to do calcs. We don't have a lot of time to like sit there and think. So what is our best strategy? Like, what gives me a chance to win with a team that I haven't like worked well enough with to understand, like, okay, let me swap this against that. And we are going hyper offense. Will it work? I don't know, but we'll have to see later in the battle. Starting us off, we do have our Palafin again, which our Palafin's kind of been a little bit not doing too much, but we are rocking our Palafin. Choice Scarf, hyper offense, like I said. They have some fast Pokemon. I want to go faster. Choice Scarf, obviously 0 to hero. Wave Crash, Zen Headbutt, Ice Punch, Flip Turn, max damage, max speed. Couple moves to counter some of their Pokemon, like Zen Headbutt for Okidogi. The water moves are very obvious. Ice Punch is very obvious with Meowscarada, Salamence, all the ground types. The only thing that this thing can't really touch is Slowbro, so we'll need to keep that in mind. Then we have our Landorus Therian. I know that Guard Dog is a little bit scary, and we didn't bring our Landorus because of Defiant last week, but I am rocking Choice Scarf on that thing too. Hyper offense. Like, even if I swap it in and it gets the boost, an Earthquake should still do a lot of damage against it. So that's kind of the goal. Earthquake, Crunch, Stone Edge, U-Turn, a lot of coverage, a lot of power. Then we have our Arcalodon, the Bridge, one of our goats of last episode. Stamina ability like normal. I am recording this after the battle, so I was a little dumb here. I did put Stealth Rocks on our AV Mon. Like I said, I was trying to put this together quickly, and I was like, I don't have Stealth Rocks on land or Asterion. Let me throw it on there. So Stealth Rocks is a completely useless move on this set. It is Terra Flying. Maybe we can use Stealth Rocks if we get knocked off. Dragon Pulse, because I didn't want to like have to swap out too much while it's in there. So no Draco Meteor. Flash Cannon and Thunderbolt. 3 coverage moves to hit a lot of Pokemon. Max special, not max special defense, max HP, but a lot of special attack to do a lot of damage. Next up, we have our Weezing, one of our other goats of last episode, rocking Black Sludge again. Kind of going with a similar set, but I wanted a little bit more coverage. We have Haze and Will-O-Wisp because there are a lot of setup mons like Salamence. I think Meowscarada can set up too. Rocking Sludge Bomb and Flamethrower. I just wanted to get a bit more coverage, like the Excadrill cannot be hit by Sludge Bomb. So Flamethrower. Yanmega is weak to Flamethrower. I just wanted some more options of what to use. Next up, another goat of last episode, we have Sasuke with really kind of the same exact set. A lot of speed, a lot of HP, some special defense, contrary, so we don't really need much special attack investment because we can just Leaf Storm, get it up, Leech Seed some certain things, substitute, protect. Kind of just throwing some of these mons together, and I'm like, okay, this worked last week. They have some similar things that I could see myself using it again, so let's run it back. And then last but not least, our other goat of another goat of the last episode. It's not Blissey, it is Hisuian Arcanine, Choice Scarf Rockhead, Flare Blitz, Head Smash, Extreme Speed, but this week I'm also rocking Close Combat because there are some things that are weak to fighting, like the Porygon Z. So that's our team. It's a little bit quicker of a team builder because, like I said, kind of throwing this together. Hyper offense, couple switch-ins like Weezing, couple bulky mons, Arcaludon, but overall it is a very like do damage fast, knock out things, and hope that we get the advantage in the knockouts. But to see what happens, we have to now get ahead to the battle. Here we go. Okay. A lot of threats. A lot of things that I thought I could see. That Yanmega's Terra Bug. Okay. Salamence, Slowbro, Meowscarada, Raichu, and Okie dokie. Okay. I'm going to get Palafin in here immediately. And I'm just going to go for there. I want to get... I know we're going crazy. 3 Choice Scarfs. Hyper offense like crazy, but I think that this is necessary for this week. Especially with just limited time prepping. Rockin' Triple Scarf. Let's get it done fast as possible. So let me also type down our opponent's stuff. Salamence, Slowbro, which is going to be a little scary, but we have 2 mons that could do decent against it. Meowscarada is always going to be scary. Raichu is scary for a lot of things. And Okie dokie does ignore Intimidate, so we do have to be mindful of that. It actually gets a boost because of Intimidate. Okay, Hyper Offense, let's get it. We do see Yanmega to start it off. What is this Yanmega speed? I'm pretty sure we should be faster. And I'm going to assume that this is Tinted Lens. I do think a Giga Drain is possible here. But I am going to just flip turn. Should we flip turn? Yeah, I should be faster. I'm 100 base speed. I should be faster with Scarf. So I'm going to just flip turn. We are seeing the Terra used immediately. If this is Choice Specs, this is kind of terrifying. Terra immediately, but we should be faster. We get the flip turn off. Does a solid amount of damage. Do we go Arc? Do we go Arc Halidon immediately? I think we do. See how much damage this is going to do. Because if it does quite a bit, we know it's Specs. Bug Buzz. How much is this doing? Okay, I think that might be Specs. I think that might be Specs, but I think it's okay. It's Tinted Lens for sure. Tinted Lens for sure. Specs, maybe. I do think I just let the bridge go. Because we got 3 Revenge Killers. Yeah, I'm gonna just let the bridge die. Little unfortunate to already lose it already. I'm gonna set up maybe Stealth Rocks. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Oh, I forgot. Even AV that did so much. Bug Buzz. Yanmega already. Yanmega kills Arc. Aludon. Little unfortunate. But I am just going to go our Arcanine. Head Smash. Head Smash does solid damage against most things, so follow it off. Immediate Head Smash. We do lose our Terra Captain, which stinks a little bit. But we either get the revenge kill here, or something else comes in and takes massive amount of damage. Even if it wants to be the Okie Dokie, that is fine. The Yanmega does come out. Leave. So maybe Slowbro? Slowbro comes in. Head Smash. Big damage. Quite a bit of damage. Okay, we take that. We take that and we immediately go into our superior. Like I said, we're going hyper offense. I'm getting this battle done, hopefully quick. Because our team is just here to do damage and not tank. Last week we were tanky, we slowed battle. This week we gotta go quick. Communicating. They could read the superior swap in. Maybe go for Ice Beam. Scald. No burn. Okay, we avoid the burn. I will write Scald and Bug Buzz. And I am just going to fire off a Leaf Storm. Like, should we? Yeah, I'm just going to fire off a Leaf Storm. What, Yanmega wants to come in and take 2 Leaf Storms? I don't think so. Okie dokie. Like, I cannot go for substitute, kinda, with the Yanmega being alive. Yep, swap out. Okay, let's see how much this is going to do. We're not specially invested. But if this does quite a bit... Okay. I feel like you're Specs. I'm gonna see what you're going for. Air Slash is possible. Bug Buzz. Bug Buzz again. Okay. How much do we think? Let's see how much our Arcanine is going to take. Our... Yep, you with Yanmega, probably Specs. Terra Bug. Bug Buzz is just going to kill. What do I need? I feel like I still need Weezing. think we go Gara. Like, maybe I went risky by not playing into the bulk. Maybe Blissey would have been really solid here. Tinted Lens, gonna do a massive amount of damage, and it just kills. Okay. This Yanmega is going crazy. And I'm just going to head smash again. This Yanmega might sweep me. Oh! This thing is strong. I will say, though, Slowbro's not taking an... Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I missed the head smash, and Yanmega is going to just... Okay. Okay, I was unfamiliar with your game. Perfect. Arcanine kills Yanmega. Now, I do think we could see a Sucker Punch coming out from Meowscarada, so we do need to be a little bit careful there. But I do think that is a free Weezing switch-in. Like I said, my apologies. I wish I did have a little bit more time of prepping. Okie dokie. Okay. Do you get Mach Punch? But with NAIC being the week that, like, this battle is happening. You do not get Mach Punch. Okay. I'm still going into you. It did make it a little tough. But I do think that Hyper Offense is really, really solid against our opponent. Okay. I see you. I see you, Okie Dogie, with the Psychic Fangs. Just gonna go for Willow. Okay, we're gonna get a Willow off on something. Foster. Raichu, okay. That is a... Are you... There's no way. We keep missing our moves. You know what? It is what it is. Like, I should have put more into it. Air Balloon. Raichu. I will say, yeah, it is on me. If we had better swap-ins. Like, Blissey, I guess, would have been really good here. Volt Switch. Yeah. Yeah. Okie dokie probably comes out. Something else comes out. Meowscarada comes out. Do you get a setup move, Meowscarada? Meowscarada. Agility. Agility, Hone Claws. Nasty Plot, Protect. There's a few things. A few scary things that you could go for. We're gonna go back into our Weezing. U-turn. Back in the Raichu. Back into the Raichu. Oh. Most likely. Salamence. Okay. Big Salamence. It is Intimidate, so there is potential that the Salamence could be special. Intimidate. I am going to still try to get the burn off. If you want to D-dance on me, Hurricane, it is special. They are missing their moves, though, so... Are you... You're joking. I can't land a move to save my life. Slowbro just tanks Palafin. And we are going to get hit by this. And we are going to just die. This is without a doubt on me. Hopefully, next week we can put in some other things. Here comes the Slowbro. The Regenerator. I totally forgot about Regenerator, too. Freeze? No. Special. And obviously we're going to go back into Sasuke. This is gonna hurt a bit. And a critical hit. Oh my Lanta. Can't just keep getting away with this. At least the Bug Buzz is gone, so I'm gonna sub up. See what we can do from here. It is the cat. I think that there is a chance that this cat is scarfed or banded with wanting to just click U-turn, but maybe I'm wrong. Triple Axle, okay. Okay. This is going to do a ton of damage. We still need you for Slowbro, so let's go back into you. Does quite a bit of damage. And it only hits one time, which is goated. Which is goated. Should I flip turn? We could get red here. We could get red here. Like I said, this is just an off week because of so much time being needed to be invested in NAIC, so like I said, I am a little disappointed. Okie dokie, okay. It's not super tanky. Just gonna get a big Flare Blitz off. Maybe lessen the differential a little bit. Slowbro could come in and just ruin my life. There's this thing. Salamence, Meowscarada, and maybe Raichu could be handled decently well by Palafin. Does this get the kill? It does not. Dogi kills Arc. Yeah, I don't see a world where anything good comes out of this. We have to go for Wave Crash because like this is just a free Slowbro switch. I could flip turn. But if he just lets me get the kill, I'm gonna flip turn. Palafin kills Okie Dokie. Oh, there's still a chance. Meowscarada does just come in here and put in some work. Yep, here comes the Meowscarada, but I think we could see what it goes for. That being said, like, U-turn is probably just the best play. Yeah. Into a bug type. This is probably Choice Bandit, isn't it? Do I live one? I doubt it. But, like, at the same time, what's the worst that could happen? Let's just go for it. Meowscarada. Kills Serperior. And then here comes Slowbro, who's just going to put in all of the work. I gotta, like, hope for freezes. Or flinches. No, I can't go for Zen Headbutt. Like, I have to go for Ice Punch. And get, like, a freeze. That does nothing. And this is gonna do it. Slowbro! There's a chance. Super freeze. Super freeze, super crits. Like I said, next week should be a lot better. The amount of time I needed to put into NAIC, I didn't feel ready leading up to it, so I did focus like all of my time into it. And here's a freeze. This freeze needs to last forever, though. Immediate thaw out. Oh, don't give me hope like that, game. Don't give me hope like that. Yeah, I think Blissey would have been a solid call here. Maybe over Superior. I just saw so many physical mons, and it kind of like quickly pushed me away, and I was like, okay. I see Slowbro. I guess I need Superior, and overall, it just did not do the trick. Yanmega was crazy. Slowbro kills Caliphan. But that's going to do it this week. Like I said, it is a little unfortunate, and I feel bad for my opponent because I was so focused on NAIC, but they played well. They prepped well. They would have done amazing even if I had more time, because their team was scary, and obviously they saw that Tinted Lens Bug Buzz was going to do a lot, and it did do a lot. Maybe, I guess, Weezing would have been a sacrifice, I guess, instead of Arcaludon. But I don't know. Next week, we're definitely going to get refocused, put our head in the game, and make a comeback and try to go 5-4 to end the season. I'll see you guys then. Till next time.